pick it up. Do I need to? All right, and welcome back, everybody, to Lakeland High School. Getting you set here for our varsity girls contest. Glad you could be with us here on James Hinkle Sounds Like Video Production, streaming live on our Facebook tonight. Spencer Edwards along with Stacy Hinkle and James Hinkle. And we are ready to roll here. Final game of the regular season for these two teams here tonight. And they'll be getting into district play, of course, coming up next Monday night. Lakeland will be heading down to Wablo for their district, and we'll talk a little bit more about that at halftime as well. But here in our girls' game, the Liberal Lady Bulldogs come in with a record of 5-18 on the year. Lakeland Lady Vikings are 11-14. To give you a look at the starters first for Liberal, number 3, Gracie Bott will start at guard, followed by number 5, Ariana Frost. She'll start at the other guard spot. Then they'll have starting inside tonight, number 33, J.C. Bartholomew. And then starting out at the other wing will be Jenna Perry. And rounding out the starting 5 will be Reagan Sperling for this Liberal team. And starters tonight for the Lakeland Lady Vikings will be Madison Thompson. Madison will start inside at the forward spot here tonight. And they'll have starting outside at guard, Shelby Bergsnyder. And then starting at the wing tonight will be Paige Thompson for Lakeland. And then they'll also have starting outside at the other guard spot tonight, number 5, Stella Cordray. And rounding out the starting 5 for Lakeland tonight will be Mackenzie Shoemaker. Lady Vikings are led by head coach Justin Cooper. And the head coach for Liberal is Brandy Goodell. So we are ready to go here. Varsity matchup. Varsity boys game will be coming up after this one as well. Just had the 2 JV matchups wrap up and had a good one there in the JV boys game. And Lakeland able to hang on to get the victory. So Lady Vikings trying to close out the regular season here tonight with win number 12 as they control the tap. Left side 3 for Shoemaker, no good. Off the good look though, and the rebound taken inside by Frost for Liberal. Finds Bott, and Bott losing the ball up near midcourt. Stolen away there, and nice lead pass is Cordray into Madison Thompson, but we get an offensive foul, or no, walk there, looks like on Madison. So travel will give it back over to Liberal. First turnover now for Lakeland after turning Liberal over there a moment ago. Coach Cooper's team going to go with some full court pressure there in the backcourt, and we get a whistle in the backcourt. An offensive foul on the Lady Bulldogs on Frost, so they will give this basketball back over to Lakeland. So the pressure able to force a couple turnovers here to start. for Lakeland, but there's a bad pass inside. Tried to get it to the high post to Bergsnyder, and Bott gets the steal, so Liberal gets it right back. They'll go into the corner. Frost now, inside pass. Spalding, nice look. Back to the weak side to Neal, and she missed the shot. So good look, not falling there for Liberal, and Bergsnyder, nice rebound for Lakeland. Cordray left side, Paige Thompson underneath Madison. And now had it stripped away and stolen. Madison trying to kick that ball out, and it's a nice play by Bott to get the steal. But then they say ball knocked loose out of bounds, looks like off of that, so it's going to still be Lakeland basketball. Well, now wait a minute. Officials are converging here, and this one may get overruled. Yep, it is. So the far side official coming in and deciding that one was off of Lakeland after it looked like they were going to give it to Lakeland. Now we got a little more confusion here. Looks like ready to roll now, though, as the Liberal trying to get it across here against the three-quarters court pressure. Bott into the front court, finds Taylor Ray head of the key. Spalding left corner, three ball, nothing but net for Gracie Bott. And Liberal on the board as they take the early 3-0 lead here. 6:27 to go in the first quarter. Straight up pressure out top for Liberal. Thompson in the corner. Of course, Madison having another good season this year, leading scorer for this Lakeland team, averaging double figures, around 17 a game, and has played really well again this year. Of course, she's just a junior, so she'll be coming back for another year for Coach Cooper's team. And Thompson's got that good size. She can play inside out. Good outside shooter. Here's a good outside shot for Cordray. And that'll be a three to tie the game. And Lakeland, good job there on the strip, off the press. And Madison missing the layup there off of it. Liberal catching a break. They come away with the rebound. And Bott for two at the other end. So Gracie Bott, all 5 Liberal points thus far in the ball game. High post look, Bergsnyder into the paint, and shot no good, but she's going to draw the foul. So good look there into Shelby, right in the high post, able to get it into the painted area, and leans in, draws that contact. And foul goes against Bott, her first team foul number 2. And the free throw no good for Bergsnyder on the first one. So still a 5-3 Liberal lead. And that second one good. Coach Cooper trying to get this Liberal team spud up a little bit with the pressure, and they almost got another one off of that too. Pass to midcourt, almost stolen but knocked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Liberal. As they get it in for the midcourt stripe. Here we get a whistle and a carry over there on the near side on Bott. So turnover 3 for Liberal. Cordray head of the circle, high post look. Bergsnyder, nice little rip through move there. Missing the shot, Cordray missing the follow. Oh, and Bergsnyder down. Oh man, she went down hard on that. Golly. That is a hard fall to the deck. Made a great move there, and then just when she left her feet, it's one of those where she just couldn't stop her momentum coming down, and that does not feel good. So you just hope she is okay. She's going to get up. Looks like gingerly here, walking away as Coach Cooper out there to help her off the floor. But man, that's just one of those, just does not feel good at all. And you just hope she just got the wind knocked out of her and didn't mess a knee or an ankle up or anything like that. So hopefully she's able to come back in as we get a whistle here and another travel in the backcourt. So Liberal, they're really struggling with this pressure defense thus far, as they've turned it over 4 times. Lakeland trailing by 1 here, 5-4, 4:57 to go in the first quarter. Cordray out top. Shoemaker, right side of the circle, trying to get it into Thompson, and they double team her in the corner there. A good kick out. Here's Page for a three, rattles out. And the rebound into the hands of Bartholomew. Bott, and that'll go down. And that'll be a three. Just behind the line was Gracie Bott, so she has all 8 Liberal points here in this first quarter with 4:27 to go. Paige Thompson, nice look inside to Madison. Little turnaround shot, no good. Rebound inside for Liberal. And they're going to get it out of the pack there. Bott for Perry. Bott right side, enters at high post. There's a good kick left side of the wing, and the shot's banked in by Jenna Perry. So first time somebody other than Bott has scored here in this first quarter for Liberal, and they take a 10-4 lead. 3:50 to go in the first. Paige Thompson with the dribble up top for Lakeland. Left side, Bergschneider. And there's a turnover. Pass stolen away by Ray, and she misses the layup, though. Nice rebound for Shoemaker. Shoemaker the other way with the lead pass. And Thompson, nice dribble drive under the bucket, draws the foul. So that's where Madison's so good along that baseline, and she's got the ability to catch that ball from pretty much any spot on the floor, and she can drive, kick, shoot as well. Triple threat player. So Madison to the line, looking for her first points of the ball game. First free throw, no good. They pretty much double teamed her several times at the other end. Liberal really trying to make sure she doesn't catch the basketball. But she is definitely hard to deny from catching that ball. As the second free throw good. Lead back to 5. And here's another bad pass. They tried to throw the long outlet up the floor, and it cost them as Brett Frost with the steal for Lakeland. So 7 turnovers now for Liberal, but still holding a 10-5 lead. Here's a three in the corner. Cordray missing. And a rebound for Bartholomew inside. Liberal going to push the pace the other way. Ray right side off the kick, and the three is good for Bott. So Gracie Bott, she is filling it up here in this first quarter. She's got 11 points already, and it's 13-5 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. 2:47 to go in the first quarter. Thompson on the kick to Page. Left side now for Cordray. Back to Page, head of the circle. Good ball movement. Right side for Frost. Shot no good. Good rebound, though, by Cordray, and she'll get the follow. So Stella for 2, and it's 13-7. And here's another near. Well, yeah, they did say it was last touch by Liberal. Almost was the case where Liberal was able to save that up along the boundary, but that pressure making it really tough on Liberal. But they've had a good shooting start to kind of counteract it thus far. They've turned it over 8 times, but still hold the lead. It's Paige Thompson off the inbounds look here for Shoemaker on the reversal. Now Cordray, there's a good pass inside for Thompson, and she's going to draw the foul. Perfect pass there in the low post by Stella to set Thompson up. And if they can get the ball into Thompson at that spot on the floor, I think it's going to be tough for Liberal to guard this Lakeland team here tonight for sure. So Madison to the line, shooting 2. Made 1 of 2 last trip to the line and missing that first. Skylie Neal back into the game now for Liberal. Of course, Liberal is in the WeMo Conference with Lakeland. They are fairly new members to the WeMo. I think they came in a couple years back along with Jasper. And here's another steal. Shoemaker the steal and finds Thompson underneath there, and it's going to be off of Thompson last. No, they did call the foul on the shot, looks like. So Page able to draw the foul. Neal gets the foul. So Page to the line. So Lakeland already been to the line 4 times in the ball game. First free throw, no good. For Paige Thompson, the younger sister of Madison. As into the game for Liberal will be Gracie Bott after a short stay on the bench. And Thompson's second free throw, that one missed. Frost, though, nice rebound, misses the follow attempt. But Lakeland able to come up with another offensive rebound, reset it outside. Thompson head of the circle, right corner, Cordray. Good look there, down inside for Madison. A little up and under move, but couldn't quite finish it. But a good job by Page to get it back again. So third offensive rebound. Shoemaker back into Madison Thompson, and she'll score it. So that's where you give Lakeland that many opportunities there. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession. They finally made them pay. And it's back to a 2-point ball game. Here's a 3-point game, I should say, as a nice rebound for Madison underneath. A little crossover, and she'll push the other way. Good ball handling, but then floats the pass a little too high. Was looking for Frost underneath. And I think had that pass been a little bit lower, they would have had the bucket there because Frost was behind the defense. They stay with the pressure. It's been pretty effective thus far. It's forced 8 turnovers. Another near steal there. Ray with it up top. 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. 3-point ball game here. Slight lead for Liberal. Ray turns it over, tried to throw it back up top, stolen by Paige Thompson, and a foul is called at the other end. So a foul coming up on, I believe, we got 13. Yeah, that's going to be number 2 on Lake. And Page for first free throw, no good though. So Lakeland struggled a little bit at the line. They've been there 6 times, but 2 of 6 shooting now from the charity stripe. Frost will come out for Lakeland. And second free throw for Paige Thompson. That one rattles out. And there's a foul called underneath. And good to see Shelby Bergschneider back in the game now after going down earlier with that hard fall to the deck. And definitely a scary situation there for sure, but it's back in there. And now another substitution, McKenna Wilkins in. Thompson going to get a breather here. And here's a foul coming up over on the far boundary up near midcourt. So they're going to give the hold, looks like in there, to Paige Thompson, be her first. And Liberal will have it off the inbounds here. Final minute of the first quarter. And there's a shot blocked in the corner by Shoemaker. Tipped inside. Liberal able to get it back. Bott missing. Got it back again, though. Gets under the basket. And then a turnover. Tried to fit the pass inside. It's too much traffic there. And a steal for Stella Cordray. 38 seconds to go. Wilkins, right corner. Back to Bergschneider. Near the baseline right side. Little drive there. Good move. And able to get the 2. So nice take there for Bergschneider. Cuts it to 1. 24 seconds to go in the first. There's Baker breaking the pressure, but a foul called on the floor. Thompson getting ready to come back in here. Blocking foul called inside on Bergschneider. It'll be Liberal ball underneath. Bounce pass inside and taken away, though. They force him to kick it out, but there's Bott. Hit a couple threes in the first quarter, missing that one. Offensive rebound, though, and the putback for Skyly Neal. 15-12. Liberal extends the slight lead. Final shot of the quarter here. Thompson missing it from way outside, and that'll end the first quarter. So after one here at Lakeland High School, it's a 15-12 ball game. Liberal with the slight lead, and they had 9 turnovers Liberal did in the first quarter, but were able to maintain the lead. Shot the ball pretty well for the most part. Knocked down a couple threes there. But Gracie Bott, she had a huge first quarter for the Lady Bulldogs, finished with 11. But this one's still very, very close and a lot of basketball to be played. But I think if you're Lakeland right now, it's just got to focus on getting that ball inside with Thompson down in the low post, because you've certainly got an advantage in there for sure. If you can get her touches inside. And we want to thank Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, supporting our broadcast tonight. And who else do we have, Stacy? Do we have a few others? tonight as well?
You know, I think we've got Hobby Time Motorsports and Bernard Tax.
Okay, yep.
C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing and Primitive Pro. And Hankins Grain.
Hankins Grain, okay, still with. All right, well, appreciate all their support.
Oh, and by the way, I can't forget the Landmark Restaurant.
Landmark Restaurant, that's right.
Absolutely.
Right here in the area. Outstanding food down there, so you got to check them out as we start the second quarter. And here's a long two just inside the arc for Baker, no good, but Ray gets the rebound. Now reset it outside. And trying to drive it in, a little spin move, and there's a missed shot. Cordray had position on the rebound, but a whistle, and we'll see what they get. I think they're going to get an over the back inside there on Shoemaker. So that'll be number 1 on McKenzie, and Liberal will have possession under their own bucket here. And Baker throws it right into the hands of Thompson, gets another steal. Thompson, nice pass to Wilkins, and she'll score it to cut it to 1, 15-14. So Lakeland taking advantage of another turnover there. They forced 9 of them. Bergschneider, another rebound inside off the miss. And there's a forced pass. Unfortunately, though, Thompson standing up there able to catch it at midcourt. Shoemaker for 3, no good. Another offensive board, and Thompson is going to go back to the line as she draws the foul. So Madison already to the charity stripe 4 times in the first half thus far. Just has a couple of points, though. She's also missed a couple free throws. And trying to give Lakeland a lead back here. 15-14, the 1-point deficit. So Lakeland looking for their first lead of the game, and the first free throw rims in to tie it at 15 apiece. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. And one more for Madison on the way. That one good. So Lakeland on the board now in front at 16-15. As they break the press up the right side this time. Here's Bott. On the kick, open look, long 2, no good for Neal. They're able to get the rebound, reset. Neal in the corner. And there's a good skip inside, back to Neal, and she'll get it to go for 2. So a little high-low look for Liberal, and they're back in front by 1. 6:28 to go first half. Shoemaker left side of the key with it up top. Cordray pass tipped there, but Thompson able to get it back. Good find there for Bergschneider, and Shelby knocks it down. A little 15-footer on the jumper. So 4 for Bergschneider, and it's 18-17. Lakeland back up by 1. And now we get a whistle in the backcourt. And travel, they say, it looks like on Neal. Turnover 10 now for Liberal. So this trapping has been pretty effective, and Liberal, though, when they've had half-court possessions, in other words, when they've been able to break the pressure, they've gotten pretty good shots, but they've had a tough time consistently handling it. As Thompson inside now with 5 as she gets the turnaround to go. And it's a 20-17 Lakeland advantage. Back the other way. Liberal open jumper. Missing short is Bott. They're able to get the rebound back inside. Shot no good, though, for Ray. Rebound, Cordray. And Madison for 3, missing that one short. Good look, though. Rebound, Bergschneider back up. And almost got it. And here's a foul coming up on Thompson up along the baseline. That's one of those where space just wasn't there, and good job by the offensive player leaning in. Bott drawing that foul first on Madison. And it'll be Liberal basketball, far boundary. Reagan Sperling back in for Liberal. Looks like Coach Cooper going to go a little 2-3 zone here for the first time in the game. And outside they'll have an opportunity here to contain those wings. Probably still going to try to trap on the wings. Left corner, here's a off-balance shot for Sperling. Nice rebound for Bergschneider underneath, and then a deflected pass out of bounds. Paige Thompson returning now for Lakeland. So Lakeland trailed a good chunk of this first half, but battled their way back here, hold a 20-17 lead. A little flash cut there inside Bergschneider Thompson. They keep it outside. You can see Paige, good job flashing across, catches middle of the lane and scores it. So that's an excellent job there. Catching it right in that perfect spot in the middle of the lane, and they're not going to be able to stop her from that spot at all, I don't think. 22-17 now, largest lead of the game for Lakeland. And there's a shot off the window for Sperling. Her first two, cuts it to 22-19. And another good entry into Madison. Missing that one, though. Left it just short off the window. And a steal for Paige Thompson. Taking it right away at midcourt. And will score it at the other end. So another two off of a turnover for Lakeland. They forced 12 now in the game and lead 24-19. Here's Neal. Missing that one off the window. So again, they're being sped up here quite a bit. Liberal is these last few possessions. Lakeland controlling the tempo right now. Bergschneider in the lane, puts it up, off the window, and she's fouled. So nice shot for Shelby there, right over the top of the defender, and it's a tough catch too there, right in the lane. Couple defenders around her. So Bergschneider to the line, looking for the three-point play, as that'll make it to 26-19, and the free throw bouncing in for Shelby. So three-point play is good, and both teams now in a bonus here as well with 3:28 to go in the first half. Going to stay with the full court press. And they knock it loose again. Nice hustle. Cordray the steal, finds Thompson. Madison to Paige, and she'll score it off the glass. So another excellent job in transition there off of the steal. And here's another one. Up to 14 turnovers now, and drawing the foul is Cordray. So Lakeland, they are having a field day right now with the press, making it really tough for Liberal to get up the floor. And now Frost getting ready to come back in for Lakeland. Cordray looking for the three-point, two-shot here. Basket no good, so the first free throw will lead to one more on two-shot foul situation here. Thompson going to come out. Neal picked up number 3 on that one as well, and Cordray got the second. So 30-19 the lead. So Lakeland's pushed it out here at the end of this first half, coming up on 3 minutes to go. Sperling missing it off the window. Bergschneider the other way. Goes around the back there with the dribble. Finds Paige in the corner right side near the boundary. And now Paige for 3, got it. Just the second 3 of the ball game for Lakeland. And Lady Vikings, after a tough shooting start, have opened this lead up now a little bit. Liberal taking a timeout, 33-19, the advantage for Lakeland. But they're just in a flow offensively, and really it's leading to a lot of these open shots as well off these turnovers. They're taking advantage of it. Turned them over 14 times. And that's what was kind of strange about the early part of this ball game was they were turning them over, but Liberal was able to maintain that lead because they were hitting some shots. But now here's where it's just flipped, because Liberal's gone cold shooting, and they're also still turning it over. And that's what has allowed Lakeland to kind of propel ahead a little bit here. But Lakeland doing a pretty good job getting the ball inside. Thompson was 6. That's Madison with 6, and then 5 for Paige Thompson, 4 for Bergschneider, and 3 for Cordray. So pretty balanced scoring across the board here for Lakeland in the first half. trying to close out the regular season with a win here tonight before they get ready for district play next week down at Wablo. And, of course, Lakeland boys will have that game for you coming up after this one, taking on Liberal. As well in the second game of our quadruple header tonight. Brought you both the JV games and now closing it out here on this Friday night with a couple of varsity matchups as well. So out of the timeout for Liberal, they've got to find a way to adjust and handle this pressure, but again, they turn it over. Wilkins with the strip. And Lakeland with a 3-on-2 at the other end. Wilkins almost walked there. Cordray for 3. And then the rebound inside taken by Bott. And she's cooled off, had that hot early start, but has missed her last 3 shots in a row for Liberal. Get the ball reversal here. And Frost will be fouled up there at the head of the key. So bonus here for Liberal. And should be a 1-and-1 with 2:08 left here in the first half. 1-and-1 for Ariana Frost, senior forward. And first one on the way and got it to go. She'll have another, so the lead is down to 12. 2:08 to go, but boy, it shot up to double digits just like that. I mean, this was really a 3 to 5 point game most of the way, and then here midway second quarter, Lakeland has been in front double figures as they have a shot there off the miss on the rebound on the free throw, but unable to finish there is Sperling. So Lakeland will set it up here in the half court, coming up on 2 minutes left before halftime, leading by 12. And here's a long 2 in the right corner by Frost, missing. Perry comes up with it for Liberal. Lady Bulldogs will bring it the other way. Ray on the skip, Bott in the corner. Back to Ray, right wing. Good defense out there by Cordray, making her change direction, but Ray gets into the paint, and there's a foul inside. So free throws coming up for Taylor Ray. Kind of weaved her way in there and found some space in that lane. And this is a foul on the shot, so it'll be a 2-shot foul here with 1:38 to go in the first half. And Paige Thompson getting that foul. Her second, she'll come out. Frost will come out as well. Shoemaker returning for Lakeland, and also into the game for Lakeland will be Megan Call, freshman. And the second free throw for Ray, missing. Thompson, good rebound inside. Brings it the other way. Bergschneider right back into Madison. Nice spin there off the dribble, missing the shot. Just a little bit too strong, but a good move. And they'll bring it the other way. Liberal trying to go on a late run here at the end of the first half. Now they get the, ooh, that almost looked like it was off the foot of Frost, but they're going to say last touch there by Call of Lakeland. And it'll be Liberal basketball up top. Little crossover, Ray to the bucket, and she'll score it for 2. One-on-one there, and nobody was able to cut her off. So Taylor Ray with her first points of the night, and it's 32-22 with a minute left here before the half. Liberal in the zone. Good look, low block. Thompson will score it, and that's the thing. Lakeland can do that. That wing pass and then boom, right underneath. They're not going to be able to stop Thompson when she catches it that low as we get a jump ball here in the backcourt. Thompson now with 9 here in the first half. And jump ball possession there will keep it with Liberal. Or no, Lakeland will get possession here on the arrow change. So Bergschneider missing in the corner. Open look. Liberal claims the rebound. 33 seconds to go before halftime. Ray will bring it across. And here's a long 3, no good by Bott. Another rebound for Bergschneider, her 5th of the ball game. Down to 19 seconds. Here comes Cordray. Oh, had it stolen by Bott. Down to 12. Into the corner. Good kick. Perry, open shot, no good. Thompson trying to beat the clock and has it stripped away. Are they going to call a foul here or strip out of bounds? Looks like it's going to be, they say, knocked out of bounds off Liberal. So Lakeland will get to throw it in here with 0.2 on the clock. So here's where you just got to lob it in and put something up. See if Bergschneider can get this pass towards the basket. Yeah, that's what you had to do. It was a good idea there, just having to lob it, but Thompson just couldn't one-hand it in. So that'll end the first half and a good second quarter for Lakeland after trailing most of the way in that first. They got it to 12 and have it to 34-22 here at the half of our girls contest tonight from Lakeland High School. Final game of the 2019-2020 regular season. Hard to believe it's already that time, but it's district time coming up, and man, it flies by. We've had a lot of basketball this year, and playoff time next week, and we'll go ahead and give you a look here at the brackets, but they already did senior night, I think, the other night here at Lakeland. So even though it's the final game, they did that the other night and got that taken care of. So a lot of times you see that in the last game of the season, they'll go ahead and do the senior night, but they played last night as well. But this Lakeland team in the first half, they were very balanced. They got the ball inside to Thompson. She finished with 9 points to lead the way. Cordray with 5, Bergschneider with 4, and then 2 in there as well in the first half for Wilkins, and Frost with 2 as well. So really good job by Coach Cooper's team to take advantage of what they had, particularly on the press, and that's where it made it tough on Liberal to get anything going consistently in the half court. Although Liberal did come out, they knocked down some shots there to start early as Bott hit a couple threes. She actually scored 12 of the first 14 points in that first quarter for Liberal, but turns out once they got the ball inside Lakeland at the other end, they really made it tough on them. And then Liberal cooled off shooting the ball, and then they had those turnovers pile up without any offense at the other end, and Lakeland able to push the lead out a little bit here at the half. And if I can get my schedule to load up here, I think these two teams played earlier in the year. I was trying to find a score from that first meeting. I know the boys, well, maybe not. It seemed like the boys had played Liberal in the WEMO tournament, but it doesn't look like the girls have matched up with them this year. So this is the first matchup between these two conference opponents, and certainly a tough district coming up next week for Lakeland, and they are in Class 2, District 13, and the Lakeland girls will actually draw Skyline next Monday night down there at Wablo, so that'll be their first round matchup, and that certainly will be a tough game. Skyline traditionally very solid on the girls' side of things down there in Urbana, Missouri. They've had some teams that have made a lot of lengthy runs into the playoffs, so that will certainly be a game where Coach Cooper's team will have to be ready to go early. Although I think this year's Skyline team definitely not quite as good as some of the teams they've had in the past down there, but they're a team that anytime you get them into postseason, they are a tough out. So we'll have to see how that district shakes out down there. Again, all the districts in the area getting going next week starting on Monday night, but we'll see if we can get some of these brackets up here and take a look at the full bracket for Lakeland's district. And be just a moment here before we get that up, but I want to thank our sponsors as well tonight, as Stacy's got some of those graphics up there. Looking very sharp, those graphics as well, as always. James and Stacy Hinkle doing a fabulous job. Bernard, tax and bookkeeping. Adam Collins, our local Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent here in the Clinton, West Central Missouri area. So check him out. Want to thank Landmark Restaurant as well. Here locally, and also like to thank Hobby Time Motorsports as well. Appreciate them. And who is the embroidery? Who's our embroidery people?
Yeah, C Squared.
C Squared, yes, C Squared embroidery and screen printing as well.
We got Jim And
Jim Resick and Hankins Grain as well. I think you had mentioned them earlier. So we appreciate all their support here. Able to bring you some Lakeland games this year. I think James and Stacy, they've done a couple of Montrose games as well, and we hope next year to be able to do a lot more of that as well at the beginning of the season, and just kind of experimenting this year and see how it goes. And again, we'll like it and share it on Facebook. And I know James and Stacy, they look at all the numbers and they kind of see what works, what doesn't. And so, but we're very excited to be able to bring you some of this coverage here around the area of some of our other area schools. And been a lot of good basketball this year. Obviously, both Lakeland teams here have been solid again this season. And Montrose girls have had a good season as well up there with Coach White. So there's been some teams here in the West Central Missouri area. I think the Adrian boys have had a good year. Adrian girls, they've won 20 games as well, I think, this season. So they've had some success really year in and year out up there for Adrian. I mean, they've had good girls teams as far as I can remember. I even had a girls team that went to state there a couple years back. So it's going to be curious to see how the districts play out. I think it's a situation where Lakeland, even though they're in a tough district, both the Lakeland boys and girls have a chance to certainly make some noise in the postseason. And down there at Wablo, they will have some stiff competition because you got Wablo down there, certainly is good on both the boys and girls side. Skyline girls and boys are solid as well. And it'll be curious to see how that shakes out. So I'm going to pause here just a moment, I think, see if I can get this bracket loaded up, and I'll come back here and be able to tell you that full bracket next week for Lakeland down there at that Wablo district in just a moment. right, back here at halftime of our girls' game, 34-22. Lakeland on top over Liberal. Finally got my bracket to load up here on Mish's website, so just wanted to give you a look at next week's district for Lakeland. They are down there in Class 2, District 13 at Wablo, and giving you a look at the boys bracket first. Skyline is the top seed down there, and they will take on 8th-seeded Ash Grove Tuesday at 4:30. Skyline boys at 24-2, so they are the heavy favorite, certainly on the boys' side. The 4-5 game is Miller and Greenfield. That'll be Tuesday at 6. 2 seed is Wablo. They play 7th-seeded Osceola Tuesday at 7:30, and then the Lakeland boys are the 3 seed, and they will play 6th-seed Marion C. Earl Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So that is the first round bracket on the boys' side down there at the Wablo District. As we begin the second half here, Ray missing a jumper from the right elbow for Liberal and a nice rebound inside for Thompson. So right now, Lakeland, as we head into the second half, they are controlling the glass at both ends of the floor, doing a great job rebounding the ball. As Thompson, good entry pass into Bergsnyder, and she'll draw the foul. She almost had another bucket there. Was very close to a three-point play as well. And giving you a look at the girls' district down there as well at Wablo. Top seed is Miller down there. They're 21-5. They play 8th-seeded Marion C. Earl Monday at 4:30. As Bergsnyder missing the first free throw. 4-5 game Monday at 6 is Wablo the 4 taking on Greenfield the 5. Skyline is the 2nd seed, and they play Lakeland Monday at 7:30, and then Ash Grove the 3 seed plays the 6 seed Osceola. So that is the girls' first round bracket down there for Lakeland's district starting Monday, February 24th. As the shot up and in at the other side, and there is Bott starting off the second half here, much like she did the game. Had the first 12 points for Liberal and has the first 2 for him here in the second half. And it's 35-24. Lakeland has their lead trimmed down here a little bit early in this third. Bergsnyder, long jumper, missing back of the iron. Nice rebound for Shoemaker. A reset outside. Nice low post look in to Thompson, missing the shot. Bergsnyder, though, working hard again on the glass and is going to draw the foul. So Shelby back to the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight. Shelby with 5 in the first half for Lakeland. Also has pulled down 6 rebounds. And there's Thompson with another rebound. Missing the follow, though. And Bergsnyder, good hustle again. Almost able to save it back, but threw it right to Bott. Bott's going to be fouled there in the backcourt. 6:42 to go. So it's going to be Liberal basketball here. Travel on there for Lakeland after Bergsnyder just couldn't quite get to dribble back after getting the nice rebound. There's a walk at the other end on Bott. So Liberal's going to give it right back. They've turned it over now 15 times in the ball game. Lakeland, they've taken care of it pretty well. Just 8 turnovers for them, holding the 35-24 lead. Thompson, threw it away. Was looking for Bergsnyder there on the backdoor weak side pass, but good play for J.C. Bartholomew on the steal. And now Liberal trying to take advantage of it. Here's a 3 from Ray, way off. Rebound to Paige Thompson. And Paige going to push it into the front court. Shoemaker into the lane. And that'll bounce out of there. Almost got the roll. Bott with the rebound. High-low look inside Neal. Missing, and a nice rebound for Shoemaker. Well, Page got to come get the ball. Yeah, they finally get the outlet there to Thompson, the point guard. Cordray for 3, got it. So Stella from downtown, and it's 38-24, third three of the game for Lakeland. And another steal at midcourt. Good trap, and they've forced now 16 on the night, but the travel by Cordray, they're going to give it right back. So that'll get Lakeland to 10 turnovers. A little shoe tie there for Bott. So Liberal trying to work their way back into this game. It was all Lakeland in the second quarter. And another steal, this time taken away by Paige Thompson, and then she's fouled in the backcourt by Frost. Frost getting her second, and first team foul on Liberal here in the second half as well. Shoemaker out top on the reversal. Cordray. Bergschneider, good look there from the high post. Rimmed out, and Bergschneider tracks down another rebound. Well, she's been all over the glass in the game here, but dribbles the ball out of bounds after trying to take it back along the boundary. A good defense by Ariana Frost, had the boundary line closed off that time. Liberal will get it back. Coach Cooper going to keep working this pressure in. It's been very effective all the way through, and Liberal really hasn't proven that they can beat it. And here they get another steal off of it. Paige Thompson to Madison, shot in the lane, no good. Rebound inside, picked up by Sperling. And good pass up ahead of the pack. Bott underneath, shot no for Frost, and the rebound. Bergschneider there again to pick another one up. So she's up to 12 rebounds on the night. Pushes it up the floor for Madison right side. Little angle jumper, no good. And Neal has it poked away. Bergschneider, great hustle up the floor, almost stole it right back. So Lakeland, they are racking them up right now. They have gotten them up to 19 on the night, and anytime you get a team this many turnovers, it's pretty hard to lose. But you've got a situation right now where the tempo being controlled at both ends for Lakeland. And now a deflected pass out of bounds. Should still be Liberal ball here. Looks like it is. Neal will throw it in. But Coach Cooper got to be very pleased with his defense in this game, both in the half court and in the full court with the press. And Shoemaker able to get the rebound there again off that miss, and then a push foul underneath. Push on Frost, the over the back. And it's going to be Lakeland possession with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Liberal going to extend out some of that zone a little bit now. Here's a tough fall away. Thompson hits it. Well, that was a tough shot for Madison there, but a little step back off the back foot. Thompson with 12 and almost had another steal. 3 threes tonight, but most of the points have come inside, but they've really rebounded the ball exceptionally well. I mean, you just can't hardly rebound it much better than Lakeland has at both ends of the floor in this game. They've played really good team defense as well. This time they break the press. Lake with it to Ray out top. And Liberal's got to find a way to get Bott going. She scored over half of their points, and here's a bank in for Ray from 3. So that'll cut it to 40-27 with 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Here's where if you're Lakeland, you've controlled most of this game. You just got to keep the foot on the pedal here. And the 3 no good. Then we get an over-the-back foul called underneath. And they give the over-the-back to Thompson. So that'll be her second, I believe. Team foul 4. And on another steal up at midcourt, Cordray with it. Thompson going to drive it, puts it up off the window, missing, rebound for Wilkins. And Ray the other way for Liberal, but a whistle on the deck here and a foul called. Wilkins called for the reach-in foul. Neal to throw it in, Ray for three, and an air ball goes right into the hands of Stella Cordray. So coming down to the end of this third quarter, 2 minutes to go. Frost for Call, high post. Call trying to lob it in, tipped and stolen away. Nice play made by Lake on the steal. Here comes Bott up the right side, and we get a whistle, and they're going to say it was out of bounds. Bott lost the handle on the ball. So that gets Liberal up to 21 turnovers here tonight, and that's more than enough. I think a lot of coaches will tell you, man, you should easily win a game. You turn a team over that much. And Lakeland, though, has been able to take advantage of it. They've hit shots off of those turnovers, and they've been able to build this lead up. But got to close this one out strong. Good look in. Madison, a little turnaround off the dribble. Gets it to go. Pretty post move there for Thompson. Timeout, Liberal, 42-27 as Lakeland rolling along here as they extend the lead out. Want to thank Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, our timeout sponsor here tonight. His brother, of course, is Aaron Collins, or Adam Collins. He is the head coach here, of course, for the Lakeland boys, and they'll be getting ready to get underway here in, I'd say, roughly 8 or 9 minutes or so, if this one moves along quick. But should be, I'd say, around maybe 8:30. We'll get the boys' game tipped off. Lakeland boys having another outstanding season again this year, and they will be playing Liberal here, a team that they have already played. They beat Liberal by 15 back early in the season, back in November. And here's a steal for Cordray. Thompson missing that one off the window. Rebound for Ray. Foot race to the other end. And Coach Cooper not happy with the call there. He thought he had the walk, but a foul will be called. They give it to Brett Frost, looks like, and it puts Taylor Ray to the free throw line here for Liberal, shooting 2. First one is good, nothing but net. Cuts it to 42-28. Lakeland led by 8 at the half, but they've had it out double digits most of the way here in the second half. Is the second free throw good for Ray. Full court pressure now for Liberal, trying to get back in this ball game. Wilkins open shot, gets it to go from the top of the foul line. Nice shot for McKenna. Showing some range there. 44-29, the Lakeland lead as we come to the end of the third, down to a minute left. And here's a hand check foul out top. Going to give it to Megan Call. It'll be her first of the night. And here's a steal for Thompson. With 50 seconds to go, nice outlet up ahead to Wilkins, and she will draw the foul. Good outlet there for Madison, able to find McKenna going up the floor, and that's exactly what you want there in transition if you're Coach Cooper. So free throws here for Wilkins. Trying to add to the lead. First free throw is good to make it 45-29. And second one, that one a little bit short. Nice rebound brought down inside there by Bott, and now has it taken right back away from her, though. Wilkins missing. Call the rebound, and then a foul called inside. I think they're going to get this, I believe, on Perry. So Perry's going to pick that one up, and that is her second. Excuse me, her third, I should say. And inside, there's Thompson. She's been unstoppable from that spot tonight, but rimming that one out. Rare miss there for Thompson. 27 seconds to go. Thompson 15 points, 6 rebounds in the game. Bergschneider with 9 to go along with 12 rebounds. .23 seconds to go. And there's a deflection again, another near steal for Cordray. Lakeland's been all over these passing lanes here in this game. They have made it really, really difficult for Liberal to get any kind of half-court offensive momentum going. And shot no good there for Sperling. Cordray the other way, got plenty of time here at 10. Thompson in the lane, back door for Wilkins with 5. And almost got to roll. Frost back up. That missed where they let him play there at the end. He probably could have called a foul, but no foul was called. So that'll take us to the end of 3, and Lakeland looking good right now, leading 45-29, trying to close out the year with win number 12 here tonight. We want to thank our sponsors, Landmark Restaurant, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Aaron Collins, Hankins Grain, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, and the embroidery place. I forget the embroidery. C Squared, that's right. C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. Feel like I'm missing somebody else. Jim Resick, that's right. Go see Jim. Might be helpful to just write this down. I don't have the list in front of me tonight, but yeah, Jim Resick and Hankins Grain, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, and Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Aaron Collins. Bringing you the coverage here tonight on Sounds Like Video, Facebook, streaming live tonight. And, of course, this game will also be archived as well on Sounds Like Video page. So Lakeland will have the basketball here to start the fourth quarter. Trying to close this one out. Thompson on the reverse shot, missing that. Ray with the rebound. But the tempo of this game has really been affected with all these turnovers. 24 tonight for Liberal, and that is a bunch. Lakeland's pressure has been relentless throughout this game, and really one of the big differences in this game, that and the rebounding margin huge in favor at both ends tonight. In favor of Lakeland, is that one dribbled off of the foot of Ray, so it's going to stay with Lakeland. 7:26 to go in the ball game. Boys game will be coming up after this one, so we'll have a little break in between games, and we'll be coming back for boys matchup. Thompson off the inbounds. Out to Page, her younger sister. Now Madison going to spot up, take a deep 3 ball, missed it, rebound. Brought down inside, good board for Bott. Got numbers at the other end, but a foul called on the dribble drive. Bergschneider picks the foul up. And free throws for Bott. So this is a 1-and-1 bonus time for Liberal, and missing is Bott. Well, she had a good first half, 12 points, but has not scored here in the second half at all. And that's really hurt them offensively. Good ball reversal here. Shoemaker for a long 2. Foot on the line, missing, and a jump ball off the rebound there. Thompson forcing the tie up. 6:55 to go in the ball game. So barring a major collapse here, Lakeland going to be in good shape to close this one out, it looks like. Ray trying to fit the bounce pass in there, and a nice play for Shoemaker, and that's what we've seen all night, just in the passing lanes. Lakeland has just made it very difficult to throw any kind of a clean pass, even on those bounce passes as well. And Lakeland going to get possession here. Lob it out top, Thompson to Thompson, and up the floor now Cordray in the corner. Kick out for Page. And Madison now up top, going to sling it left side. Shoemaker is playing keep away now. They get a deflection, and Ray almost is going to knock that one out of bounds, but I think they called a foul. Yeah, they called the push there on that up the near side boundary. And Paige Thompson picks the foul up, looks like. And Ray will be shooting double or 1-and-1 here. Free throw no good. It's knocked out. It's going to stay with. Actually, you're going to say Lakeland basketball here after the miss. So Liberal tonight, 4 of 9 at the free throw line. Well, Lakeland shot 6 more free throws in this one. Compared to Liberals, they get a steal on the long outlet pass. There's a shot no good for Ray. Nice rebound by Paige Thompson. Madison up the floor. Good outlet up ahead for Bergschneider, and she'll score it off the window. So Shelby got out front there. Good job in transition again for Lakeland. Another steal here. Madison on the spin move attempt, knocked back away by Ray. And then a foul is called, so that'll stop the clock. 5:57 to go in the ball game, 47-29. All Lakeland here. They've turned them over now 27 times in the game. So that is a huge number of turnovers for one game. Ray will be shooting free throws here again. And this first one is no good in the 1-and-1. Rebound for Madison Thompson inside. So she's had a double-double tonight, 17 and 10. Bergschneider high post skip for Page. Long jumper, no good. Rebound for Ray with 5:35 left. And there's a nice move, and 2 in there for Skyly Neal. 4 for Neal. And Madison Thompson in the corner, going to swing it out. Good reversal for Bergschneider. And Thompson going to hold it out now. Good move here by Lakeland. No hurry with the big lead. Going to work some of this clock down. And just playing some keep away out top here, kind of spreading it out, 4 corners. And there's your little lane, good kick for Shoemaker, and the 3 is good. Boy, that's just a perfect job for Lakeland there. Take some time off. A couple minutes, I think, came off there, and then they get a 3 off of it, so perfect execution. 5 threes tonight for Lakeland, leading 50-31, and they get another steal, so that'll be turnover 29, so almost up to 30 here on the night for Liberal. It's been a long night for them as far as taking care of the ball goes. And just 6 points for them here in the second half total. So the Lakeland defense has been locked down all the way through this second half. Again, going to use some more clock off here, 4 minutes to play. And Bergschneider going to penetrate now, and missing it off the window. Got it back, though, and scores it. So Bergschneider now in double figures with 12. And we get a whistle there. Stop play for some reason there. Back to it. 3:46 to go. Little backdoor look, shot up and in underneath for Neal. 4 for Neal here in the second half to make it 52-33. The clock is rolling now with the 35, or more than 35-point lead at this point. And there's a shot up and in for Stella Cordray. And timeout now called by Lakeland, so I think we're going to have maybe substitution timeout here. Some of the younger kids going to come in at this point. So clock will stop, 3:18 to go. And again, our timeout sponsor is Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Aaron Collins. He's got all your insurance needs covered, so check him out. I think James Hinkle says that's who he has his insurance with, so he's the guy you want to talk to for sure to get that policy, whatever you may need. Again, Lakeland's next game will be down at district play Monday night at Wablo, as they will be taking on Skyline. That'll be the 2-7 matchup in that one, so certainly a tough draw for Lakeland in that first round to take on Skyline. And of course, Kevin Cheek, the head coach down there, he's been there for a long, long time. He has won a lot of basketball games down at the Skyline Lady Tiger Gymnasium. We've had numerous players that have actually gone on and played some college ball, but I actually got to see them earlier in the year up at the Warsaw tournament, and they're definitely solid, but I don't think it would qualify as one of the better Skyline teams that they've had, but they're still very good. They're not very big. They're kind of a small, quick, guard-dominant team, but that will be a tough game for Lakeland, no doubt, Monday night in their first-round matchup. Kick out here up top. Ray with 3 minutes left in the game, trying to lob it inside, and another turnover. So 31 now on the night for Liberal. And Lakeland has taken full advantage of that all the way through here tonight. Cordray on the dribble drive under the bucket. Good kick out to Page. And he'll reset. Lakeland doing a good job here, not in any hurry, using some clock, waiting for the good shot. They used some clock those last two possessions, and then we're able to hit a jump shot off of it as well. There's the cut late, pass a little behind Shoemaker, and a steal for Liberal. Final 2:22 left in the ball game. It'll reset out top for Ray. And there's a little ball fake and shot up and in for Ray. So Taylor Ray's led them in scoring here in the second half. She's got 6 in the second half alone. There's a nice look for Shoemaker. Great pass to her by Cordray. And it's 56-35, and another steal. Paige Thompson to steal in the layup to make it 58-35 with 1:36 left. So this has been all Lakeland here. And really this game turned latter second quarter. Lakeland got it to 12 at one point there at the end of the half, and then have had it out to double digits all the way through here in half number 2. So we get a foul here in the backcourt. It's going to be a 1-on-1 coming up here at the other end now. Bonus time for Lakeland with 1:20 to go. And they're going to go ahead and leave Thompson in. Bergschneider's going to come off. Frost is in for her. So Shoemaker to the line with 4 tonight. First of the 1-and-1 is good. So she'll have another one coming up. 59-35 the lead. Wilkins getting ready to come back in here for Lakeland. And Shoemaker got them both to make it to 60-35. So Wilkins will come in for Shoemaker. 6 tonight for McKenzie. Shoemaker off the bench. So it has been balanced scoring, team defense, both ends. Just really a complete game for Coach Cooper's team here tonight. It's a big, big lead in this one. Baker into the front court. And now we get a travel on Larson in the corner. So 32 turnovers tonight. And again, that's unofficial. That's my number, but they've had a bunch. And they've had at least 24, 25, but I think they've got to be awfully close to 30 if they're not already up to 32. So Wilkins here has it poked away. A minute to go. Boys game will be coming up next. And Lakeland boys only lost 4 games coming into tonight, and they are locked into the number 3 seed down there at the Wablo district. And again, they down there in a tough district as well. Wablo the 2 seed, and the Skyline is the top seed. And his shot no good there. Off the rebound, call missing the follow, and then off the deflection, it's going to be Liberal basketball. Final 48 seconds here of the ball game. Baker, and in the corner, shot up and no good, but a foul is called as Sperling draws the foul. Sperling missing the first free throw. Foul called underneath as Madison Whitworth into the game now for Lakeland, drawing the foul. And one of the young JV freshmen. They have, of course, a lot of freshmen on this team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen, and of course, few of them play already substantial varsity minutes. As Whitworth missing the free throw, and final 34 seconds here ticking off. And Lakeland putting this game away really latter part of the second quarter. Double figures tonight, 17 for Thompson, 12 for Bergschneider, and rebounding. They out-rebounded them by 15 at the offensive end and out-rebounded them by a total of 12 at the defensive side. 32 forced turnovers as well for the Lakeland defense. That press was effective most of the way. I mean, very few times was Liberal able to really handle the basketball and get into any kind of half-court rhythm in this game. A lane violation there, be Lakeland basketball. So Lakeland boys will be coming in at 19-4 on the year, and they'll have this rematch coming up here with Liberal. They beat them 70-63 back in November in the WEMO tournament. And off the half-court look here, call, going to try to drive it there along the baseline, had it poked away out of bounds. And of course, Lakeland playing last night as well. They beat Rich Hill 78-41. So Lakeland boys are coming in riding a 3-game winning streak as the final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Final score, Lakeland Lady Vikings win the final game of the regular season big here, 60-35, the final, as they improve to 12-14 as they defeat Liberal here tonight, and they will get ready for district play. They will head down to Wablo Monday night, where they will take on second-seeded Skyline in their first-round matchup. So that'll do it here for our coverage on the girls' side. We'll be coming back for the boys' game, so stay with us here on Sounds Like Video. Streaming live coverage right back here coming up next.